Hi everyone! Welcome to the Virtual Robotics Challenge. I'm Triana, the project manager for the Colorado Space Grant CU Lab team, which annually supports the Robotics Challenge. So, if you've been with us in past years at the Dunes, you might remember Lab Team as the group that makes sure that the beacon works properly. This year, I'll be building my own robot virtually alongside all of you, but in this video, I wanted to specifically address portfolios. As part of this year's Virtual Robotics Challenge, while you're working through building your robot, you'll also have to build your portfolio. In such an undertaking, it's extremely important to properly document your work as you progress and demonstrate what you're learning as you're learning it. Very often, in such projects, some might put off their documentation until they're actually done, and by that point, they've likely forgotten all of the little things they've learned that they should share and pass on to those that come after them. Also, actively documenting your progress is easier than documenting it retroactively because you know what state of mind you're in right now and what thoughts are running through your head at each point in the process, and you won't have to try and guess later. Starting your portfolio now makes it easier on you later, and it's even better because when you're showing off all your awesome work and progress to your friends, colleagues, or your employers, there's no awkwardness about your portfolio being incomplete. And if they ask any questions, it's easier for you to answer because rather than having to sift through your memories from months ago about the robotics challenge, you can just skim through your portfolio and recall your work. So, in order to advance to level 2, you'll need to create your portfolio and share the link for it to the Discord server with the following information included on your portfolio. 1. Name one person who has inspired you in your life and explain how they inspired you. 2. Name one NASA robot or autonomous spacecraft that you think is cool. Describe what you think makes it cool and include a link or maybe links to a resource that talks about that aspect of the robot or spacecraft. Since this is a virtual version of the robotics challenge that we all know and love, much of our work will be focused in autonomous robotics. And it's very valuable to make these connections between what your robot is doing and what it could do to what NASA robots and spacecraft are doing now. When there's such a gap in both our distance and in our transmission and receiving times between mission control and our robot, such as any of the Mars rovers or OSIRIS-REx, we can't exactly maneuver it live with a joystick. So our robots and spacecraft will have to be able to fundamentally make their own decisions and navigate autonomously. For example, OSIRIS-REx uses autonomous navigation to estimate its position based on the asteroid Bennu's landmarks, and it makes its own adjustments to its maneuver plan. So, for an example of a portfolio, here is what mine looks like. So this is my current website. This is just my ePortfolio. And what I chose to do is I added a new tab that's specifically for the Virtual Robotics Challenge portfolio. And here's what this looks like. And so this acts fundamentally as a blog where I can update you and anyone else who might stop by on my progress and where I'm currently at in the Virtual Robotics Challenge. And so here's the first page, which is specifically about your portfolio. So if you, like me, have your own website, feel free to add your Robotics Challenge portfolio just as a new tab. Or if you don't already have your own website or you just want your portfolio to be on a new one, there's tons of free website creating resources out there, such as Wix, Weebly, Google Sites, WordPress, and so on. Find whichever fits what you want to do best and dive in. I look forward to seeing your portfolios, and I'll talk to you later. Hi everyone, it's Triana here to discuss the Virtual Robotics Challenge portfolio creation process. As you might have guessed, the first step is to create your portfolio. There's many platforms that you can use to house your portfolio, such as Wix, Weebly, Google Sites, and WordPress, and many more. WordPress is the platform that I chose to use, and if you scan this QR code in the bottom right corner, you can view my portfolio. Some of you might be in my position where you already have your own ePortfolio or website, and as such, you're welcome to add your robotics portfolio as a new tab, or If you want it to be separate, feel free to use one of these platforms to make a whole new website for it. Next, on your shiny new portfolio page, please address these 2 questions. First, name one person in your life who has inspired you, and please explain how they inspired you. Second, name one NASA robot or autonomous spacecraft that you think is cool. Describe what you think makes it cool, and include a link or maybe some links to a resource that talks about that aspect of the robot or spacecraft. Once you've answered those questions, please post your portfolio link to the Discord server. So first, you want to join our Discord server using the instructions that are in the email that you should have received after registering for the challenge. And once you have joined our Discord server, once you've joined, you'll most likely be on this general channel. So under step 1, please go to portfolio and share the link. And that's it. Congratulations, you're free to move on to level 2 of the robotics challenge. So that will involve completing the soldering 101 module to move on after level 2. Thanks for watching.